Today we are building a house but with a delicious twist. Each room is themed after a fast food chain. Every single space is getting its own flavor, and to make things even more chaotic, we're spinning a wheel to decide which chain goes in which room. Will the bathroom end up being Taco Bell? Stick around because the final result might actually surprise you. Hi, I'm Chris and I upload every Wednesday and Friday. I'm really excited for this, but I'm kind of also nervous. Alright, so first we're going with the living room. I hope I get like a Chick-fil-A or something. Like, I got McDonald's. It's okay. Alright, I got it. Okay, so for the McDonald's, I kind of wanted to go with the modern theme McDonald's. I didn't want to go with the old one just because this house is very modern. I just want to go with the modern theme. So I think that with the floor, I'm going to go with the dirt stains. The wall, it has to be some type of wood. I want to try to make this like a wooden plank and make them a little bit brown. So kind of like that, and then color the trim the same, obviously. With the roof, I'm just going to do a type of kind of the same wood, but it has to be darker. And I also want to make with a basic shape that white thing that they have in the ceilings, or like the wood things that they have in the ceilings. So what we got to do is just try to elongate this as much as we can, and I kind of want it like that, and that's the maximum that it actually goes, but we can do more if we wanted to, and try to obviously thin this out and then color it completely industrial white. So now that we put those up, I want to make these white walls a different color, and I also want to change the doors to glass doors because I think it fits it the best. So for this white wall, I want to make it the smooth rock material. I'll make it like a medium stone gray, and then obviously change these ugly doors that don't match. I want to try to make them these glass doors right here. I think these fits them the best. Actually, but the only thing is that I cannot add that glass door for the actual bathroom. Like, nobody wants to see you dookie-ing. So for the actual bathroom door, I'm just going to add this basic plain door, and then I'll put a decal next to it saying that it's a bathroom. What I also wanted to do across the ceiling, I wanted to add those like little vents. Where the heck are the vents? So we want to add these on our ceiling. Not on our ceiling, below our ceiling. So kind of like that. And then just, actually no, let's put this one in the center. And then just like keep it going across. Only issue is that our vent actually kind of goes through our door. You know what? It's okay. Hold on. It's alright. I'm a problem solver. So we just move this door a couple inches. Let's add some lighting in here because we need that lighting. I want to go with the actual like type of LED lights and just make them white. This is the type of lights that are in McDonald's. So we just want to put them across and then rotate this like that and then make it face this way too. I kind of started analyzing. The reason why this McDonald's isn't giving that much McDonald's is because this isn't the right type of wood, and I want to make the floor a type of wood too. So with the floor, we can just make the floor this and then try to paint it like a beige. Obviously tone down that beige. I'm sorry, linen. What am I on? Something like that. For the ceiling, make it linen and then make the walls these same colors. I want to change the ceiling to ceiling tiles. If we just leave the couch like that, because I think it already gives McDonald's. For the actual table, I imagine something beige like this to be at McDonald's. I want to add more lighting because if we close the roof, it is pretty dark. I ended up deleting the LED lights, painted the couch a different color, and I think this suits it best. I also wanted to put like menus in the back. I think that'll just be so funny. Something like that. I know this might be overdoing it, but hear me out. What if we end up putting these type of tables on the sides? Alright, come on. Tell me this doesn't look good. I'm gonna end up putting an LED light strip right here. Also gotta put the McDonald's signs, so maybe let's put them on the side right here. Color them obviously white. This is looking good. I genuinely don't know what I'm gonna do for the McDonald's sign. This is probably the most ghetto thing y'all have ever seen. We want to add a bedside table with lamps, and then also add like a little ottoman. We can add a TV that's hanging off the ceiling like this. Last thing we want to do, add table decorations. This is the final result for the McDonald's. I think that it came along great. Okay, next let's move on to the kitchen. I can only hope that we get a good one for the kitchen. I hope I get Chick-fil-A, 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 Chick-fil-A. This might take a little bit longer, but I'm gonna make the counters basic shape. I'm just gonna put like a rectangular cube here, and then just spread it like this, and then do the same thing with the other side. Then after that, we want to make another cube, but then the only difference is that we want to flatten it out and then drag it up to make it an actual countertop. And then what you want to do is that with those same basic shapes, you want to press it up to here and then make an outline on the edge right here, making it into something like that. This took a very long time, but this is what you want your Chick-fil-A counters to look like. So with the floor, I wanted to add this little pattern that they had. It's like a tile pattern, I'm not sure. But I've seen in pictures that they have this tile pattern, but obviously lighter. And then for the walls, they have a combination of wood and tile white. But right now, I'm just gonna make a tile white. Now that we have the tiles in place, I want to add the light fixtures. For the light fixtures, this gives very much Chick-fil-A, but probably add this over here. These are the closest lights that I could find. Now all that we're missing is the cabinets. We want to add these cabinets right here, and then paint them the same color as the countertops. And then we want to do the actual appliances. And for the actual fridge, I feel like adding this mini fridge. Can't forget a stove. Instead of a stove, I want to get a commercial oven. The soda machine is 500 Bloxburgs. I only have 7. And I gotta purchase another pair of Bloxburgs just to do the slushy machines. And then we want to also add the chairs, the actual chairs, because we need chairs. And this is the final result. I think it's honestly looking really good. The bedroom, let's see what we got. Hey, let's see what we got for the bedroom. I'm manifesting something good. Burger King! For Burger King, we kind of want to do the same thing, but I'm going to do basic shapes for the wood. So something like this, but obviously a little bit lighter. And we want to paint the walls gray. We're just going to make it this smooth rock type of material. For the ceiling, Burger King seems to have the black ceiling, but with also the wooden beams. So we'll just do that. Paint them like a linen type color. Add a bed. I'm going to make the bed this, but then make the frame myself. Dye down that orange to like a Burger King color. And then I'm just going to do the same. I'm going to copy paste this, and I'm going to put a desk over here. We extend it also. And then now we have a full-on desk, and that's a desk for a couple people because it's not just for one person. Then we add a chair, and we also need to add lights after this. Just plan to add stools like I did like the last restaurant chain. We want to make them like a type of wooden. For the actual lights, I'm just going to add these, but then obviously add lights on top of it. I don't even know why these ceiling lamps are a thing because they don't even have lights. I changed my mind. I ended up changing the ceiling. Instead of black, I ended up changing it to this. I think that with this crown, it'll go with really well. And then for the final touches, I want to add the nightstand and then like plants. Instead of this, I want to delete this and then put the orange like light fixture. I think it goes better. Okay, I don't know why, but Burger King reminds me of like the places that have like the fancy painting, so I'm just gonna put like a fancy painting. We'll add a plant right here. Okay, and this is the finished result. I think I did really good, honestly. This room we have is the bathroom. I'm hoping we get Taco Bell. I'm not gonna lie, I really want Taco Bell. First, I want to do the floor. Floor is like a tile, I think. Well, we just do this broken tile. I think it suits it. So I think we'll add this sink, and then we need a mirror. We want to make the ceiling like a tile white, something like that. Toilet goes really well. Then I want to make the wall orange, purple, orange. This bathroom is looking so ugly. And then we obviously want to put curtains because we need privacy. For the lighting, I'm just gonna do pendant thing, and then the toilet paper, obviously. Actually, I forgot to add this little thing. It's like to hold on. And then they also have the soap. You obviously need a plunger because you're at Taco Bell, and then the toilet paper right here. All right, this is the finished result for the Taco Bell bathroom. I think I did pretty good. All right, and then for the last room, let's see what we got. Staying alive, staying alive, staying alive. We got Starbucks. So we want to make the wall trims black. I'm gonna make the ceiling black too. And then just kind of make it like a coffee shop vibe. I want to put the lighting that we had right here and then just plop them over here. With the bed, again, I'm going to make my own bed frame and then make it green. A green like that. And then paint the bed. I'm just going to paint it white. I think I'm going to change this wood color right here. I think I'm going to change it to this wood and then lower the intensity of this and then change this wall too. Then after that, I want to change the floor color too. To something a little bit darker. I'm not gonna change the pillow because I kind of like the pillow like that right now. And then let's just add the nightstands and then just obviously put lamps on them. I also want to put this lamp because I feel like it gives Starbucks. You know what? I think I might delete this one and then put this one instead. Then after that, I kind of want to make another like study table right here like I did with the Burger King, like that, and then add stools. Then I also add this same light that I just added. But then make the stools black. And then last but not least, add a carpet. Okay, actually, I made a couple changes, but this is the end result, and I think I did really good. So now that we finished the house, let's give it a quick tour. Alright, so let's begin the tour. So first up, the living room. Modern McDonald's. Next up, we got bedroom 1. This is the Burger King. Next up, we got the Chick-fil-A. Next up, we got the Taco Bell bathroom. Oh my god. And then last but not least, the Starbucks room. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you guys would like to see. If you enjoyed this one, please make sure to like and subscribe. YouTube thinks that you would enjoy the video on the screen. Go check it out. As always, peace.